Hello everybody and welcome to Media Collector Madness, and I'm Sean. Thank you for checking out my channel. So today there's going to be two videos being posted. The first one will be this pickups video, and then I shall be posting a video with the topic of 5 movies you need in your collection from 1984, and that's going to be a series, hopefully. So this pickup video is going to be a bit different because it's not just movies that I picked up. I've also picked up some wrestling action figures, a couple of Funko Pops, and a Transformer, which is what I also collect. So it's going to be a little bit of a different one, a bit of a fun one, because I don't collect action figures very often unless they're a good price. So without further ado, we shall get started. So first DVD box set I brought was In Sickness and in Health. I don't know if this is shown on gold anymore, but it's one I watched a couple of YouTube clips the other day, and I remember watching this at my nan's house. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to pick it up. It was nice and cheap. So yeah, I'm really glad to have that collection because I do like my classic comedies. Next up, this was from Amazon. This is AI, directed by Steven Spielberg, and this was found by James Millership, who I've done an out and about with last year. Jim Jam's Movies and TV. He normally sends me bargains and deals. So this was on Amazon. This contains a poster. Nice little slip cover. So really glad to have this one in the collection. I believe I've got it on DVD, so this is an upgrade. Dogs are barking. Right, and that's on Blu-ray. So next one was a Blu-ray, and that is Vixen, animated movie from the CW universe. I believe her character is in the DC's Legends of Tomorrow, or her grandmother is. So yeah, I've never seen this, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. I do like my DC animated stuff. Voice for Grant Gustin and Stephen Amell is also in this. Next up, at to buy it, the last season of Lucifer. So I own all of these now on DVD. The sixth and final season. Of course, if you haven't got the DVDs, you can always watch it on Netflix because they now own all the seasons now, as it was originally Amazon Prime. So really happy, so I didn't have to collect any more of these. Great series if you've never seen it. And that was from HMV. And also from HMV, I picked up Superman and Lois season 2, which I've not watched yet. I've watched season 1. Yeah, so I'm going to get round to watching this one very soon. Yeah, so this is another one of the CW DC universes TV shows. Yeah, so really looking forward to giving this one a try. So the next one I brought for £10 was Bullet Train, starring Brad Pitt. I've seen the trailers for this and they look quite fun. So looking forward to giving this one a watch. As I've not seen it yet. Looks very entertaining anyway. So these next two titles I did watch, and that's Minions: Rise of Gru. I like this one. Steve Carell returns as Gru. young, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I still prefer the first one, but this isn't a bad addition to the Despicable Me universe. Also contains 2 mini movies as well. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, so I'm hoping that when my nephew Harley comes round, we can watch this one together, because I think he'll like it. And next up was A League of Super Pets, starring The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and Kevin Hart. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one. More than I thought I would, actually. But yeah, so I actually watched this, and I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. Keanu Reeves plays Batman, I believe. So, well worth watching. Next up on DVD, Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah, I watched this on Disney Plus as soon as it was released. It was an okay film. It wasn't the best. Thor Ragnarok's still my favourite out of the 4 movies, but he's the only Avenger now to get his 4th solo movie. So I needed it for my collection because I have them all at the moment. So yeah, so I picked this one up. No brainer, really. Next up, on Blu-ray, I picked up the first RoboCop. Yeah, so I was really happy to get this in my collection. It was less than a £5 on Amazon, and because I did see the Arrow release of it for £12 on CEX, but I'm not I don't collect Arrow or many boutique labels, although I do have a couple of 101 films and a couple of 88 films, but that's just because they were cheap and I picked them up. But yeah, really happy with RoboCop. Great 80s movie. Next up, Jurassic World Dominion. And I still haven't watched this one yet either, so this is on my watch list. Hopefully in the next few days I shall get round to watching it. I was a bit hit and miss with the second one, so I'm optimistic this is a good film and worth checking out. Now this one's been on my radar for a long time and I've never pulled the trigger on it. And it is Batman Beyond Complete series. I think I've only ever seen the first season of this, which I enjoyed. I remember it on Saturday morning cartoons. It was very high in price at the time. This is on Blu-ray, and they dropped the price down to around £20 on Amazon. So I thought, well, better late than never. Go and pick it up. Go with my Batman animated series and my Superman animated series. I had a lot of fun with Batman Beyond. So I look forward to watching the rest of the ones that I've missed. So really happy to get this box set because I've been wanting this one for quite a while now. And plus I've got it on Blu-ray as well, so that's a bonus. Now this one was on recommendation from AP Stevens from the Movie Cheer podcast. I haven't watched this yet. It's starring Robert Downey Jr. and that's Chaplin. He says it's really, really good. So this is one that I'm going to watch and I might do a review on it. But yeah, looking forward to checking this out. I didn't know much about it, to be fair. He recommended it on his channel for one of the videos he did. So check out his channel for movie-related content. Yeah, so I look forward to giving that one a try. I do like my biopics. Next up, on Blu-ray, this was £15, and this was the Godzilla Kong collection, which I own on DVD, but I thought £15 on Blu-ray. I thought, well, it's a no-brainer really. Yeah, so this one contains Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Kong Skull Island, and Godzilla. And I enjoy these films very much. So, yeah, really happy to get these on Blu-ray. So next up, which is probably the highlight of the pickups, is Top Gun Maverick, which I've still got to sit down and watch. As you can see, my chosen logo is, I got it, haven't seen it yet, so I've got to start seeing them. Yeah, so I look forward to checking this one out. I don't think I've seen a bad review for it, and it's been a lot of people's top film for the year. I like the first one, so yeah, I look forward to trying this one out, hopefully within the next couple of days, or maybe even today. So Top Gun Maverick. This one was from Asda, and it was on their pound replays. It's like from Music Magpie, and that's Concussion, starring Will Smith. I don't know much about this one. This is a bit of a blind buy for me, but apparently it's supposed to be really, really good. Yeah, so I only paid £1 for it, so it's worth checking out. And I bought another one from Asda for £1, and that's 5 Children in It. I remember there being a TV show on the BBC, I believe, which I enjoyed watching. So yeah, this is the movie, which I shall get round to watching eventually. And as it was only £1, I thought it would be a steal to pick up. Then I had to go to Bristol for a medical thing, and I went to the charity shops there. Well, one charity shop they had in this little village of Shirehampton. So I picked up 3 movies. The first one, Street Fighter: Legend of Chun-Li, starring Kristen Crook, who's also in Smallville and Beauty and the Beast. Legend of Chun-Li. So I thought I'd give this one a try, see if it's any good. I might only paid 50p for it, so yeah, so look forward to seeing what this one's like. Second one, Pogo Paradise, Green Day concert. I like my music stuff, so this will go with my AC/DC and my Foo Fighters DVDs I've got. Yeah, I love Green Day at the time, especially around the American Idiot era. And I saw them live at Reading Festival. So really happy to get this one. I didn't know they released it, so yeah, we'll look forward to checking this one out. And lastly, the first Beethoven movie. And I had a lot of fun with this back in the day when I first watched it. I like my dog movies, so this one hits the spot. And it was only 50p. So I picked this one up. I don't know much about, I think I've seen the second Beethoven, but I think that's as far as I've gone. I think there's about 3 or 4 of these movies, excuse me. So really happy to get this one into the collection. I'm surprised I haven't already had it. Right, so that's the last of the movies that I brought. So I'm going to go on to the 2 Funko Pops I brought that were on offer. Grimlock Transformers, and this one is an exclusive limited edition. Yeah, so I'm trying to collect the Transformers Funkos at the moment. I've got most of them. I think there's only a few left to collect. So really happy to get this one. And this was from Amazon. And that was a tenner. The second Funko Pop is also a Transformers one, and this was another 2021 limited edition. And that's Shockwave. So I'm really happy to get this one. Yeah, so I'm on the lookout for some more. And this was also from Amazon. So then we go to the Transformer that I brought. This was a couple of months ago, actually. So this wasn't quite recent, and that is from Transformers Studio Series number 80 from the movie Bumblebee, and that is Brawn. And I brought this from Smith's Toys. Yeah, so I've got a few Transformers now, some vintage, some reissues, and I've been collecting the Siege ones as well. So this is the first studio one that I've brought, Studio Series, from the movie Bumblebee. So really happy to get that one. Wrestling figures. So the first wrestling figures I brought from Amazon. This was £10, and that's so you can 2 figures. This is the Championship Showdown with Bret Hart and The Undertaker, and I'm a big Bret Hart fan, so I've got 3 of his figures so far. And this is the first Undertaker one that I've got. So there you have it. I think this is a new series, Championship Showdowns. There's a couple of extra ones like Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg, and Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford tag team from the Street Profits. So yeah, really happy with this. So most of my wrestling figures are basics, but I did pull the trigger on 2 elite figures. One was Rhea Ripley, who's killing it at the moment in Judgment Day on TV. Yeah, so I'm really happy to get this one. This was the first elite that I brought, and yeah, really happy to have this one. And then the second wrestling figure, which I've always wanted to own, a figure of this guy, and it's an elite figure too, and that's the British Bulldog. Yeah, so I'm really happy to have this one in the collection. I've always wanted a Bulldog figure. I want to try and get the Owen Hart one now. I think AEW are releasing one, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, this is the first elite. No, not the first elite. This is the second elite one that I own now after Rhea Ripley. So yeah, really happy to get this one. And this was from Smith's Toys, which I'm making another trip to next week, I believe, on Tuesday. So I'm going to see what I can pick up there see what the offers they've got on. The last figure that I picked up, this was from Smith's Toys as well, and I brought this a little while ago, and that is the Predator, City Hunter Predator. Yeah, I just recently started getting into the Predator stuff since they released Prey on Disney Plus. Although I had seen Predator 1, I'd never seen Predator 2. So I rewatched those, really enjoyed them. And then Predators I like. So yeah, I thought this was on offer for £5, I believe. And yeah, so I thought I'd pick this one up. It looks good. It looks like a really cool figure. It may come out of the box very soon, once I've got somewhere to store them all, because at the moment I've got figures and Funko Pops under my bed, because of all the movies that I've got at the moment. But yeah, really happy with these pickups. So in the comments section below, if you like what you see, tell me what your favourite bit of the video was, what films you like, any recommendations. I try and answer to every comment down below. So if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we're close to the first 100 subs now. I'm on 90, so yeah, really happy at the moment. So there'll be another video coming shortly for the best top 5 movies from the year 1984. I've got some more ideas to come for the channel, and so hopefully I'll be posting a bit more often. So thank you for checking out my video, and I hope you have a good day, and I look forward to reading your comments down below. So thank you very much.